Well, I've been tinkering in the basement today, trying to clean things up, straighten up around the workbench. It's funny how stuff piles up on you. I'm way behind on doing anything with organizing my junk. I thought I'd stop a few minutes. I'm going to use this copper plumbing fitting, split it open, and see if I can use it to make a gasket to go on the muffler on my military air compressor project. Alright, we got it cut, split. Now we need to figure out how to open her up. Doing a bit of a vlog tonight. I have not forgot about my military air compressor project. Just haven't been feeling too well lately. Haven't got a whole lot of energy, but I have to get up and do some things. Excuse me, I got a peppermint in my mouth, can't talk straight. But it's funny how one job leads to another one. In the process of doing things down here in the basement, I find myself trying to organize things a little bit. I got junk shoved up under that workbench from years ago. And I spent a couple days already. I moved out of an old CV station, a base station I had over there, and put my screw assortment box over there. Trying to organize that corner just a little bit. Let me close this workbench up and show you something. Now I've been through, I don't know, half a dozen coffee cans full of nuts and bolts and screws. Where I accumulate all this stuff, I don't know. Here's a cookie tin, needs to be sorted. I'm finding drill bits, fuses, welding tips, you name it, and I've got stuff stuck in a box. But I hate to need a screw and have to root through all these things, so I'm spending a little time straightening them out, trying to organize them. There's another one. Like I said, I already did several. Here's just an example. You name it, and I've got it stashed in a can somewhere. So I guess you could say Walter's a hoarder. When you spend as much money as I spent over the years on nuts and bolts, it's amazing how they accumulate. You're doing some little project, you want to fix something around the house, well, you just run out and buy more bolts. You always got some bolts left over. I don't care what you assemble, what it is you're putting together, you're going to have some parts left over. And this is years of accumulation. But I'm finding things like drill bits, wrenches, screwdrivers. Didn't even know where they went. And I spent a couple of days straightening up things. You find O-rings, screws with still in the package, fasteners, nails, washers, doorknob parts, nuts and bolts, garden hose, gaskets and O-rings, door latches, tacks. I bet I got 3 or 4 boxes of tacks. You forget what you got and you just go buy more. I've been doing a little bit here in the basement, trying to organize things. We're definitely going to get around to doing my air compressor project since I get feeling a little better. I did accomplish a little bit. I started on my, let me put these cans back under the workbench. I started working on my muffler a little bit. I cut a copper plumbing fitting open, straightened it up and made this gasket. Probably going to make another one because I didn't quite get it centered right. But still, it covers enough of the flange that I might be able to use it. Might not seal good enough. Might just get a softer piece of copper. But I thought we'd give that a whirl anyway. It might work for an exhaust gasket. But today's blog is just a little short one to let you know I'm still kicking. Got to go to the doctor's the next couple of days. But I want to get back on my air compressor project. And I will get around to it, my friends. I didn't realize just how long it takes to sort a bunch of screws and bolts, or how many I had accumulated. There's no telling what I'm going to pull out from under this workbench that's shoved up in the corner up under there. There's no telling what we're going to find up under that workbench, because I've been sticking stuff up in there for years. And at the time I was still working at the railroad, so it was kind of hard to keep things organized. Now I'm finally getting around to straightening things up a little bit down here. That's going to conclude my vlog for today. I appreciate you listening in, my friends.